Hey guys, so I got an update on that bear skull I was working on yesterday. I actually talked to the director of the Science Center and he gave me the approval I needed to use all that hydrogen peroxide to get it clean. So just to my right here we have 7 bottles of hydrogen peroxide that I dumped all over that bear. And so I put it in there last night. It's been soaking for almost an entire day at this point, almost 24 full hours, which is longer than it probably needed, but it was the end of the day, so let it soak overnight. And you can see I've got it right here. And as you can see, the peroxide's looking pretty yellow. That is clear when you put it in there. So it's yellowing because of all of the stuff that has come off of that skull overnight. Actually, I'll scooch it just off here and we'll just put it in the tray. Right there. Right there. For the jaw. And kind of interesting, one of the things, if you remember I mentioned earlier, is that when you do these peroxide baths, one of the things that sometimes happens is the teeth fall out. And that has happened here, particularly this big canine fell out. So that'll be something that after we do our rinse and dry, I'll have to glue that back in there before it's ready to go back out on the floor. Actually, there's another tooth too, a smaller one, that fell out as well. And so, peroxide baths, like I said, they're pretty safe. Peroxide is something that you can just buy at, Target, Walmart, whatever. And you don't really need to worry about it too much. One thing it can be dangerous for is if you get it in your eyes, though. So, I gotta be very careful here when I am handling this, that I'm not rubbing my face, touching my eyes, mouth, anything like that, just for the sake of the peroxide. But our next step is we're gonna be taking it down to the sink downstairs. I'm just gonna give it a quick rinse off. And then it'll be pretty much ready to go. So, we are now down here next to our big sink that we have at the Science Center. Like I said, we're just going to give this guy a quick rinse with some cool water, and that's going to be the last step before we dry him out and basically put him back out on the exhibit floor. One of the things you might notice is that he still is a little bit yellow, and what that is, there's that tooth again. What that is fat that has permeated the bone, which is something you'll see in a lot of natural found bones, is that the fat will get into it and kind of stain them. So you'll see some other specimens that are much whiter than this one, and what those are probably ones that were found shortly after death and were cleaned pretty much right away. Basically using the same process as this, but just got started on it more quickly. Let's give him one last quick pass by with a scrub brush here. There's some stuff floating in the peroxide that's probably stuck to him that we can get off quick. Just one last little pass to clean him up. And I think we will call that a specimen that is ready for the exhibit floor. So, that's how you clean a skull, guys. Thanks for watching.